What's up with it, y'all? Polo Sports Talking ENT here again with another one. Um, stay heavy grinding, man. Stay heavy grinding, man, and don't stop. Make sure y'all hit that like, sub, comment, notifications, do all that good stuff, okay? Now, the state of California has mandated the V shot, and I wanna say this too. I wanna apologize to y'all. It wasn't K through 12, okay? It was grade 7 through 12. Okay, let me repeat that again. They're gonna mandate the V shots for if you're attending schools in California for children through grades 7 through 12, not K through 12. I just want to get that right. But California is again leading the edge of V-shot mandates, and they're requiring all eligible public and private school children to be V'd up uh, against the boogeyman. Now the the mandate will take place as early as January, and if there is full federal approval before then the boogeyman V shot for children aged 12 through 15, uh, it'll be ready for them. And once it's in effect, students will not be allowed to attend class in person without being V'd up or receiving an exemption. Uh, Unlike the other V shot requirements for school children in California, the governor has came out and said that parents will be able to cite personal beliefs in refusing the V shot their children against the boogeyman and still be allowed to send their children to class. Now, the personal belief exemption must be granted because the new V-shot requirement is being imposed through a regulatory process rather than through legislator. Um, and the state lawmakers are going to decide to decide whether to eliminate personal belief exemption for the boogeyman V shot if they choose to do so. And also, the public health officials have said that the V shot is perfectly safe for children, and that getting them insulated would uh, would help bring regions closer to herd immunity. Look, and this is this is all coming from the LA Times, okay? This is all coming from the LA Times. Um, it's getting real, okay? It's getting real in my Cardi B voice. It's getting real, y'all. Nah, for real, man. It's starting to get real, and um, for those of y'all that are, that have contrary beliefs, I need y'all to pick up a lot of survival skills and start right now. You should have started a long time ago. You should have started a long time ago. Listen, do not be surprised if it's a domino effect happening around the United States, because I think a lot of Americans they get in the habit of thinking that, oh yeah, well, this will never happen to me. This can't take place to me. Not I, and all this other stuff. Hey, look, if you have that attitude, man, get that out of your mind. Get that out of your mind. They're telling you all of this for a reason, and they're bringing up the children for a reason. They're constantly bringing up the children in the news for a reason. Now we all know mainstream media, has a tendency to blow things out of proportion and tell you stuff that's way, way, way beyond belief and everything, and they try to get you to it's propaganda, pretty much, you know. But all I'm gonna tell you is that if you haven't been um, how can I say it? Because a lot of y'all aren't really truly ready for this. Y'all go through everyday life without thinking, without having a plan A, plan B, plan C, and plan D all the way through Z. You know, some of y'all don't even know how to shoot a gun, much less fight. Some of y'all are not in shape. Okay. Some of y'all don't eat right. Okay. Some of y'all wouldn't know what to do if you had if shit hits the fan and you don't know where your next meal is coming from, or you constantly being cut off because you you're not accepting this, or you're not allowed to do this or anything like that. Some of y'all are too reliant on technology. Some of y'all don't know how to survive without technology. I know I sure can. I'm gonna tell you like this: if they did away with technology, I'd be perfectly fine. I'd be perfectly fine, man. It would, matter of fact, it would make the nation a lot more healthy. It would make a lot of more individuals healthy. Believe it or not, that's a whole nother topic. What I'm telling you is that you cannot be surprised. Don't think that, okay, well, you know, my state will never do this, my state will never do that. Shoot, are you serious? You know, y'all better go read up on the Patriot Act. You know, and think about it like this. You know, uh, there's a lot more people that are starting to venture out in rural areas. I- You know, I've been debating, you know, with my family about going to a rural area, you know, outside of the city and stuff. You know, you need to stock up on food. You need to stock. I know it might sound funny, but stock up on water. Uh, you know, you might laugh. You might laugh at the people that's eating right, getting in shape, and doing all this other stuff. But hey, believe you me, I'm not laughing at those individuals. Matter of fact, man, I'm praising those individuals because those are individuals that are they gonna be they gonna be a step ahead of everybody else. You know, start reading up, on how to build things, on how to put things together. If you don't know how to, you know, take some classes, man, and start learning how to stop being so reliant on the on the maintenance, and on that person and this person and stuff like that. You need to learn it. You need to learn it. You need to execute it. You know, there's gonna be a lot of people out here that, and there's already people out here that's struggling, don't know what's gonna happen. Now the homeless people, they don't have they don't have no problem with doing some of the stuff that I've said. You know, that if you look at some of the homeless people, they're actually in great shape because they got to walk it every time, all the time. If you look at some of the homeless people, they not sweating, eating all the time and everything like that. Matter of fact, they're gonna be in better shape than you are They might not know where their next meal is coming from, but they just concerned with, okay, where am I gonna lay my head, and can I at least get something in my belly? Other than that, they just trying to survive. So their survival skills are ahead of the individuals that are relying upon being up, being up, inside of walls and having a roof over their head and stuff like that, and having some place to stay, and relying on transportation and all this other stuff. Start riding your bike. Start riding your bike more. You know, you can't be surprised if stuff is gonna be taken away from you if you can't do this or you can't do that. You got to start preparing for this, man. Like a lot of people, they think that, oh, it's gonna be all right and all this other stuff. No, it's not. And then also you gotta be prepared for the people that have already, uh, you know, y'all can fill in the blank, that have already done the V. If things ain't great with them or something like that, you have to understand. Okay, well, what have you done to your body or whatnot? And some people may disagree. That's fine. But I'm not going to get into in depth, in detail about what I'm talking about. This society it's not the same. What's up with it, Scrub Zero? I see you in the building. This society is not the same. We're not talking about the '60s. We're not talking about the '70s. We're not talking about those days, man. This is a new day in time, man. This world that we live in now is completely different than what. And you're gonna have a lot of people that's turning on you. You're gonna have a lot of people that's turning their backs on you. You're gonna have a lot of people that are gonna be acting different. You're gonna wonder why. Man, it's gonna be a lot of changes, you know. And there's nothing that you could do about it. There's nothing that you could do about it, but just get uh get smarter, and I'm not trying to preach or any of that stuff, but they're telling you, this is a forewarning. This is letting you know, okay, this is what's taking place. But some of y'all aren't taking. Some of y'all are naive and oblivious to the fact of everything that's going on. Me myself personally, man, I cannot sit here and not be prepared or not prepare my family. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, am I looking out for myself? Yeah, but you know, if you have a family, then you understand where I'm coming from. If it's just you on your own, then look out for yourself. Of course, that don't really apply to you, but you do got to protect your family. I look, I'm like this, man, and everybody can sit here. Oh yeah, well I pray it doesn't happen here. It doesn't. Look, you can't bank on that. You can't bank on that. You can't sit here and bank on the fact that, okay, well, it's not gonna happen. Nothing's gonna take place. Everything gonna be fine and dandy. No, don't bank on that. Please don't bank on that. Matter of fact, just prepare yourself, and prepare your mind for what's about to happen. I knew this was coming. You seeing it happen in sports. You seeing it happen in all over the place. Now they're using people to get the job done, if you will. you know. Yeah, well, yeah, of course be positive, but you need to be prepared and have your mind focused. A lot of y'all, yeah, y'all are positive, but y'all are naive to the fact of what's taking place. And then when it happens, it's just like, okay, for you know, for y'all, for like this situation that happened with AJ Johnson. Okay, everybody, she's asking for a GoFundMe and all this other stuff. Well, no, you got to be prepared, man. You should know that you should have your affairs in order before you pass away. You should know that you need to have life insurance. You should know that you need to have burial insurance, things of that nature. If you go to the hospital, you should know you should have medical insurance, things of that nature. And if you don't, then a part of you should be saying, "Man, I need to jump on something soon," and that correlates to what I'm talking about now with this situation. Just be like, oh, okay, all right, it's happening in California or it's happening in New York. No, don't just think that. Oh yeah, it's not gonna happen over here or wherever you at. I'm not thinking like that. What are you do? Come on, man. You got a kid. You said, oh man, this dude. Man, this dude, man, these people out here are crazy, man. He had a kid in his car, almost hit him. But anyways, yeah, we can't sit up here and act like nothing's gonna take place. Like, oh, every little thing's gonna be all right. Oh, you on 30? Woo. Yeah, 30's a not well 20. Hey, you know what, Jacory Royal? 20 has gotten worse. I remember 20 used to be so spaced out, and 20 used to be like heaven. Now you going 20, man. Dog, it's worse than 35 and 45. It's all backed up now. You used to be able to go on 20, and that was like my way. Like if there was a lot of traffic on 35 and 45, and but now, shoot, you can't even do that. Yeah, 635, man. 635 is always ridiculous, especially 635 going north. It's always ridiculous. Yeah, it's always ridiculous, man. But man, like I said, man, just utilize these things that I told you to do. A lot of y'all are just thinking, okay, well, this is just temporary. This is gonna blow over. No, it's not. It's not. And I especially don't want my people thinking like that. I especially don't want my people thinking like that because we get in this habit of thinking like everything is gonna be straight and all this other stuff. Nah, it's not like that. That's been our problem for years. And so anything that I could do to get us ready and get our mind ready, our bodies ready, uh, and get us prepared and have us on the right track, man, I'm gonna do that, and I'll die trying. You know what I'm saying? But to the man, I thank everybody for pulling up. Jacory Royal, Scrub Zero, man. It's your boy, Polo Sports Talking ENT. Like this video, share it, subscribe, hit them notifications too. so that you're able to get each and every one of my videos and tell them, man, it's Polo Sports Talking ENT, man. I'll get at y'all later.